welcome to another episode of Amputee Outdoors. I'm your host Glenn, and today we are at the Snoqualmie Valley Trail that runs from Duvall all the way to North Bend, which is a long bike ride, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to go from the town of Carnation here to Duvall and back again. And yes, this is another biking video because my insurance company is still not approving the purchase of a new prosthetic leg for me. It's an appeal process, still going through it, so until that's done, biking videos. I hope you're enjoying them. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's been a beautiful summer. Get to get on the bike. It's enjoyable. Not as much fun as hiking, but it's still pretty good. So with that, we're going to get on this trail. We're going to be heading north all the way up to Duvall, and this runs along an old railroad track, so it's really level. It's going across gravel, so this is a good walking or biking trail. I wouldn't recommend it for something like scooters or wheelchairs, okay? So with that, let's get going and come along. We start today at the Nick Lotus Park. Nick Lotus served as councilman and mayor of Carnation for 27 years and was admired for his honesty and his hard work ethic. During his entire time as mayor, he refused to be paid. He believed that it was a duty and an honor to serve your community. In his last 2 terms, he was not going to run, but the people of Carnation respected him so much, they elected him by writing him in. At the end of his last year as mayor, he received a letter of recognition signed by President Ronald Reagan. I wish there were men like him today. The Snoqualmie Valley Trail runs along the old railroad tracks that once connected Seattle, North Bend, Snoqualmie Falls, Falls City, Duvall, Monroe, Snohomish, and Everett. When the golden age of railroad breathed its last in the early 1960s, King County bought the railroad tracks and started converting them to trails like this one. Here we're crossing Highway 203, better known as the Carnation-Duvall Road. The first settlers arrived here in the 1850s, and like many areas around here, the first settlers focused on logging the copious forests. As the land was cleared, people switched to raising livestock and farming, which hasn't changed much since then. As you make your way along the trail, you'll cross several small bridges crossing little streams. These bridges have little signs reading weight limit 7 tons, weight limit 12 tons, or even weight limit 16 tons. I'm not able to confirm this, but it seems likely that these bridges were originally put in for the railroad. I don't think the county would bother building a bridge that was that sturdy for us cyclists and hikers. During the fall, I plan to do this trip again, but shoot the whole video with the camera pointing up to capture the fall colors. I've seen hawks and eagles perched atop these dead old trees a few times. They make a good place for them to rest and look for potential prey in the valley. Along the trail, you'll notice swampy areas between the trail and the Carnation-Duvall Road, and a few locations on the other side too. These are vital areas for a rich variety of animals and plant species, so although they may not be very attractive, they are good to have. Here are some more hawk and eagle perches. I will definitely be back to capture the autumn colors. This is an oxbow bend in the Snoqualmie River, from which the Oxbow Farm and Conservation Center takes its name. I'll put a link to their site in the description. These white and red roofed buildings are the home of the Ronnie Christmas Tree Farm. The Snoqualmie Valley area has several Christmas tree farms and is a very popular destination in December. This is the roundabout a little south of Duvall. Traffic this time of the day is very light, and yes, I did look both ways before crossing. Oh, you're going to love the fall colors in 4K video I'm going to shoot this autumn. Glimpses of Duvall through the trees. We're close to our destination. And here we are at McCormick Park, named to honor William McCormick, a city father, former town constable, and water department supervisor. Here's a perfect spot under a willow tree by the river. You can tell I'm not a serious cyclist. My bike has a kickstand. This is idyllic. The river, the sun, dappled shade, perfect. I could have spent the rest of the day just sitting there, but my wife had barbecue plans and I didn't want to miss that. So it's back on the trail for a fast ride back to Carnation. Well, we're back where we started. This was a good bike ride. About 18 miles round trip. Great trail. Very well packed gravel. Really good ride. I recommend it if you're in the area, you want to try a nice long trail. Maybe someday I'll do the whole thing from Duvall to Falls City and back. We'll have to see. But I hope you've enjoyed this trail, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to see more from Amputee Outdoors. And as always, my friends, I hope to see you out there.